Hey there, ladies, and welcome back to Etta Financial. This is a place where it's safe to visit about our finances and our struggles and everything else that comes along with finances. So today, the this live video was titled "From Money Stressed Wife to a Goal Crushing Financial Team with Your Husband." So, what does this kind of look like? I'm gonna go kind of back a little bit. So, what is financial unity coaching? Financial coaching or coaching in general is a fairly new industry. And so I wanted to kind of shed some light on what that is. Coaching is basically where it's a little different from counseling because counseling looks at like all your negative and bad stuff and then kind of just tries to help you get better now. Coaching, I see it as somebody that is encouraging you, is stepping into your life right now. Yeah, we're going to look at the past. We're going to look at some of the past things, but we're going to step in and make some plans and on whatever part of your life is important. So we're talking about financial unity. So that is your money within your family, within your marriage. So as coaching applies to this, I'm going to step in. We're going to have conversations. We're going to look at the past a little bit, but the only reason we're looking at the past is to know how to make better plans for now and better plans for going forward. I'm going to hold your hand and keep you accountable to taking those action steps, to making those changes, and just staying with you along the way and keeping you encouraged, letting you know exactly where we're going, keep reminding you, depending on how long our relationship is, our coaching relationship is, we can adjust. Okay, your goals are going to change. Things are going to adjust. So as a financial unity coach, I'm going to work through that. So how does that actually look like? Like, how does that play out working with me? So first of all, I'm really a big advocate of let's work on you. A lot of times in financial programs or maybe the books that you've read, maybe, I don't know, whatever avenue that you've tried to take and it didn't work, a lot of times it's because in our situation it's because, well, I'm married to somebody. Well, then it's automatically their fault. And that's not the way that I'm looking at anything. I'm not here to bash any husbands. I'm not here to give anybody a hard time. It's let's work through that. Okay, this is what we have to work with. Now, how are we going to go forward? And so the first and foremost, we look at what it is with you. Like how can you be better in this situation? What things can we do in light of your marriage and your finances to move forward? And then secondly, then the next step is that first step is going to take a while. It takes a minute to work on being better, depending on how much work you have already done. And then the second is to help you become a really strong financial team. This includes, okay, we're going to work on our communication skills. We're going to know what conversations to have with your husband. And then if he wants to come into the conversation and have actual financial coaching, once you get there, that's great. What I want to focus on is a lot of programs, they focus on the steps that you need to take going forward. And although that's really great, in my experience, and I know there's other women too, I've talked to them, is this doesn't work when your husband isn't on board. When your husband isn't wanting to make changes, when he is not on board with being intentional with your finances, there's a step before all those other steps. And so that's what I really focus on, is getting you to the point where you can even start making those steps going forward. So that is how this works. So money stressed wife, from a money stressed wife, and pretty quickly we can get you to where you're not stressed anymore, where you're at peace, where you have a plan and you feel comfortable going forward. And then going into the place where you're a goal-crushing money team with your husband, that is when everything just starts coming together. And why is that important? Some people already know why they want to be a goal-crushing money team, but some people don't. There are several reasons. When you are on different pages with your finances, and you are a wife that is trying to make some intentional moves in your finances, there is a lot of extra work. So not only are you trying to reach these goals, but you're trying to pull your husband into these goals, and that's a lot of extra work. Whenever you can first get him on your team, and you get on his team, you got to come together and make a team. Once y'all can get on the same path together, then going forward is so much easier. The progress is so much faster. And it's so much more enjoyable. You don't have those financial conversations that are ending in fights anymore. And so you are unique. Your position is unique. You are not those people that walk into Financial Peace University and just take off. We weren't either. We had a unique step to get to before that. And I say unique because challenging in the moment would have been more, more accurate way to describe it. It was very challenging, but now that I've looked at it, I'm glad I went through those, because women like you are going to be able to bear the fruit of that. So this comes out, working with me is in a few different ways. One is one-on-one coaching, and we can talk one-on-one. We can also talk one-on-one. In my one-on-one coaching, the first tier is we are just voice messaging every day. There's a couple different time slots, and we voice message every day. You can also bump that up to a premium package where we actually get on conversations on, like we can get on Zoom or phone calls or whatever that is, and spend an hour really going into everything. Which every single package of mine starts with one of those. But then if you want more, that's that premium package. And then I'm also working on I'm going to have a beta group course. So a group coaching program that I'm going to start in October. So if you're interested in that, please message me as well, and I can get you on the list for that. So anyways, that's kind of where Financial Unity Coaching comes from. If you have any questions, just feel free to holler at me.